also we got other brothers and other bands too, especially Whiskey Mountain Machine. Those are our brothers. We love playing with them guys.
The only fucking band in Spartanburg that I want to play with.
Thank you, drop through.
So Panacea means a remedy or a cure-all in the Latin language, derived from Greek word meaning Panacea. Is that where y'all got the name for y'all's band, or did y'all get it from somewhere else?
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. It essentially means the perfect drug. You know, everybody goes to the hospital. You're looking for that panacea. You're looking for the cure to what you have, and whether it exists or not is up to you. You know, just out there, man. It's a myth. So, you know, we are the mythological cure to the bullshit they're playing all day on the fucking radio. You know what I mean? Kind of behind that principle, man. And, you know, so we just picked that out, thought it was cool, and you know, went from there, man. Yeah, drugs. By for the record, drugs are our best fucking friends.
That Panacea thing is big time.
I'm gonna have to quote Jubby Fuck and say that if it wasn't for drugs, I'd be out fingering an elephant in the Sahara Desert.
Yeah.
So you guys have a somewhat new CD that's out right now, available for purchase.
It's called Chamber of Devils. This is the inside sleeve for it. Buy you a copy, you know what I mean? And you know, it's the best thing we've done, you know, to this date, I think, and we're writing new material every day, you know. And our next album, it just keeps getting absolutely better, man.
Yeah, we've got enough for another EP now.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, we wrote this in, let's see, we tracked it in 2 days. SC Digital Services went in there. It was 95 degrees during the middle of the summer, no air conditioning. It was brutal. Played every song 3 times.
Yeah, I had sweat wrinkles on my fucking hand like I've been.
Oh yeah. So you know, it was a cool experience though, man. I mean, you know, we went in there, laid down exactly what we wanted to, got it done. It was done, mixed, mastered, tracked, and I would say 2-3 weeks.
Jump back to the store for water, and he comes back with like an 18-pack of beer.
Yeah.
That was the best.
Yeah, that was a
I was drinking. Shit.
So how did you come up with the name Chamber of Devils?
Chamber of Devils comes from a really, really old grimoire. Short stories about certain things, occult, you know, references and stuff like that. But honestly, you know, it's open to interpretation. And
I think for us, what it represents, what the title represents, Chamber of Devils, is personal issues in different ways for different individuals in the band. You know, what we went through to make this, what we went through to actually get this band together and keep it together.
The way I took it is what it meant was that there's so many different people with so many different influences in this band. When we go into the practice room, it's kind of like a chamber of devils that create our music. That's what I took it as.
You know, and like the feelings and the lyrics and everything that you hear coming out of that, it's like that chamber is opening. You know, those demons have been let out.
But it's got demons inside themselves.
Definitely exercise a lot of demons.
Yeah, you know, and so the chamber would be the studio, the devils are our songs and the music, and you can take the metaphor even farther. You know, you got devils within yourself, and your body's the chamber. You got to release it, man. You know, and just that concept. We didn't mean to make a concept record, but it ended up being one, and
it just happened.
You know, it's pretty cool. All the songs flow together that way, and really proud of what we did on that one. But the next one's going to be even better.
By far. These guys.
So you guys have got some really big shows coming up in the next few months.
COC, April 18th, Ground Zero.
COC Blind.
COC Blind, yeah, they're playing the album from their entirety.
They're the album, yeah.
And you know, it's gonna be us, COC, and our brothers in Whiskey Mountain come out and see this show. I mean, you know, Blind is a badass record. And
I just want to say for the record, I'm real excited about getting to meet Reed Mullen.
No shit, that will be a fun night to come out. Even if you ain't never heard any of the shit that's going to be played that night, that's going to be a fun night.
Show up early and stay late. You know, again, it's a great bill. So it's Whiskey Mountain, and they're only doing 4 days.
They're only doing 4 dates. They got a couple guys in the Bad Brains playing well.
Legendary people. I mean, if you miss that, it's going to be a once in a lifetime.
I mean, for those who know and are familiar with this music, this is a big deal. Yeah, this is a really big deal.
I've seen where people's flying in from fucking
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, it'll be-
Texas, New York.
Yeah,
It'll be elbow to asshole that night, I'm sure.
I'm actually honored to be, you know, right in front of them to play before they play. I'm honored to do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, quite honestly, just coming from my background, just playing on the same stage as somebody from the Bad Brains.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking A, dude. That don't happen every day.
I got kicked in the fucking head.
Well, my brother got kicked at the blinds tour.
motherfucker.
We went COC at Characters in Greenville. My brother got kicked in the head. The strobe lights were going off. My brother was at the front of the stage. He comes up like that. Kicked my brother right in the fucking teeth, man.
It's gonna be a good night, man.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be fun.
That's a great fucking album. I think that was the album that really like kind of pushed COC into like the metal.
That's the one that turned me on to
atmosphere.
COC.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be 3 really good bands that night.
Whiskey Mountain's
Everybody's going to
playing.
throw down, and it's going to be a killer show. And come out and see it, because we're all great in our live element, and that's where we thrive. That's where we flourish. You can listen to the CD, and that's cool, but the live show is bar none where it's at.
Oh yeah.
Well, since y'all been doing shows, what's the most memorable experience y'all have from doing any shows?
Every single one of them.
I'm gonna say the night we filmed the DVD.
Hey,
That
remember
show
when-
was memorable as hell. That was.
Killer crowd.
I mean, the
Okay.
crowd was electric that night.
Awesome crowd.
This was a while back. Remember that dude jumped up on? No, Mike jumped up on stage.
Yeah.
We had to stop the song in the middle of it and say, "Get the fuck off the stage."
Like every show we play is important. That's the show that we played before.
Yeah.
That. So, like for one show to stick out, they're all fucking the same, man.
See, if we reach 2 people or 200 people, it doesn't matter. The same thing as a team.
Yeah, I mean,
As long as we
Whether
reach
it's
that.
ten-
you took my words, man. I was gonna say the same thing. If it doesn't matter to me if we're playing for 2 or 3 people. If we're playing for the fucking bars, we're gonna play the same way for the bartender as we're gonna play for anybody who's standing out on the floor.
Alright, thank you guys for letting me come out and interview y'all and check out y'all's jam session.
Thank you for
Awesome,
taking
dude.
the
Thank you
time
for
to listen to
coming out.
our shit.
We need more people like you, man.
Yeah.
We need more people like you supporting music and supporting stuff that's out there, man.
Yeah, it's good to see somebody's
You know,
doing this, man. I mean,
absolutely.
not just
for
for us,
anybody
for
that watches
anybody.
this shit, support your fucking local scene. Without fucking supporting, there is no fucking scene. Just like Spartanburg is right now. Support your local scene. Go out and fucking see bands. If they suck, tell them they suck. Maybe they'll fucking stop. Come see us. We will stick
And also-
fucking amp in your ear pussy.
That's it, man. And support your local music store. I gotta give a shout to Trevor at Boulevard Music. You know, he's always been good to us over the years, and you know.
Any local musician, if you fucking ask them, fucking
Trevor Isaacs is the
always
man.
been-
I've bought everything that I've ever owned since I was 13 years old from Trevor Isaacs. He will not steer
Me
you
too.
wrong.
And that's
He
any
will
local
cut you a
musician.
good deal. He will not sell you crappy equipment. He will do you right.
Feels good and satisfying. You have to hear it for yourself and draw your own conclusions. It's peaceful. You find peace in music. You're not going to find peace anywhere.